Quinn exiting, there are no black women coaches currently in the WNBA. And everybody trying to stop on each other. It's reckless for Matt to dismiss it as a cash grab. They're I really wanted to talk about Adam Silver and his execution of his global expansion plan, which if you've been covering or you've locked in with the NBA, we know that Adam Silver's been talking about this for a long time now. So if you're shocked by him wanting to expand with European or just African, anything international, just know this man has been saying this since like the beginning of his term. He has been hinting and leaning towards this for a little minute now. All right. So he wants to go global. And when he says global, he means like global, not just a little cute, like little NBA cup. No, like this man, reports are saying the NBA is exploring a Europe League with FIBA. And Adam Silver is even talking about NBA teams eventually playing European clubs in real competitions. They'll start with the NBA Cup, but one day the playoffs. That's where I was like, oh, heck no. Let me keep reading. And I'm trying to kind of put down, after I read the articles, gathered my thoughts. This is what I came up with. And this was Adam Silver's pitch, essentially. Like, if I could just summarize the pitch that Adam Silver is proposing to us, but not just us, because it doesn't really seem like what we say matters. Unless it does, because they always say like their motives is about viewership and engagement and things like that. But y'all efforts with changing up the All-Star game was for the sake of us, and y'all efforts failed miserably. Okay, hold on, I'm getting sidetracked. But this was Adam Silver's pitch regarding the NBA and the global expansion. He said simply that there's money and new fans overseas. Money, root of all evil. And new fans overseas with better flights, a transatlantic swing isn't too much different from New York to LA than it would be from here to France. And that's his dream. That's the dream. And this is what frustrates me about the whole pitch is like, he's like, there's more money, more exposure. And also, like, if you really look at the flight patterns, it's not too different from what they do if they're going from East Coast to West Coast. Sir, just because it's doable doesn't mean it's smart. The NBA already wrestles with load management. We talk about load management. They play 82 games. Now, and these players be hurt. People be hurt. The injuries are insane. If you do fantasy basketball or you follow the league and you follow your favorite teams and play, mofos be hurt. And you telling me you wanna add even more to their plate by traveling overseas and playing against aggressive men? I'm not saying that the league's not aggressive, but come on now. That we know that Euro style play is different than ours, and they got batteries for days. Their nutrition is insane. When I watch the Olympics, them men be hustling till the whistle's done. The NBA is not used to that type of competition year round. Hell no. I mean, if it's going to get the men to play harder, sure. But I'm just saying, these men making millions of dollars, they want to do some of them want to do as less as possible, but still maintain themselves just enough. Now, if you were to bring overseas dudes into the actual like regular season meat of it all, I mean, okay. I'm curious to see how the men are going to respond to this, but I can't imagine that the guys who just been coasting it, who actually don't give a F about basketball once they hit those millions, I don't know how much they're going to really like this and like what efforts they're going to do to push back. Because it just seems like so many moving pieces that you have to figure out, like the rules, the seating, because they have different whistles, different refs, different rules, different movements. Even the ball is different. Not size, but you know what I mean. It's different. And plus the politics of it all between the EuroLeague, National Leagues, fever, it's a maze. This is like we're gonna have like a United Nations of basketball. They're gonna have to create a whole separate thing just between powerful men who have power struggles and want to keep sustain whatever. Like obviously any league, the NBA, Euro, you gonna have really powerful men come together like it's United Nations in one room, and then you're gonna come up with who's gonna lead all of that. Who's gonna be the real top dog? Who's gonna be the real true leader of all these powerful men? Who gonna stab who in the back? You feel what I'm saying? Like I just why Adam? Why? I don't understand. He wants the NBA in Europe, not just for games, but full blown playoffs and expansions. And I get the money and the market appeal, but at what cost? This isn't 2K where you just add a EuroLeague team and everything works. We're talking insane travel, competitive balance is thrown out the window, and a product that might suffer, the product being basketball, might suffer because players aren't built to bounce continents mid-season. Not right now. They're barely built to bounce in the season in the domestic land. Like, come on. Man, you it like my gut is saying that this could damage the league more than it builds it. Unless they can find this revolutionary way to handle scheduling and recovery and the inevitable power struggle and the politics of it all. I just don't see how this vision, he's only thinking about money. I don't think anything else is going to be a product of this besides money. And maybe like I'm coming from an old school basketball type of feel cuz right now international players are taking over the league anyway. When's the last time an American won the MVP? Everybody say hi to the mosquito in here. Anyway, when's the last time an American won the MVP? The league is already in trouble as far as like competition and just finding the next face of the league once LeBron leaves. Now you're talking about Europe and integrating. Man, the National Basketball Association of United States of America. Damn, can we just have our We already. I don't want to get too political up here. I don't want to get too political. Let me check the comments. The NBA needs to keep it in the U.S. Leave the EuroLeague out of it. It's always greed, man. It is always greed. That's what really, really bothers me. People are saying keep it limited to the US. I'm trying to just figure I just don't see it. Like aside from the logistics, how is this going to help the game? So if money is your motivation when it comes to basketball, it frustrates me cuz look at where money's already gotten us with terrible all-star games, men hurt. Once I see back injury, I already know that man done with the team. He just don't want to play with them no more. Like I see I just we even see rookies like Ace Bailey coming in and saying trying to tell the league what team he wants to play for as a rookie. You ain't got no skin in the game and you already throwing fits trying to be where you want to go. All I'm saying is the behaviors of the players and the men, their mindsets are changing, and the league is looking like fools chasing the bottom dollar. They looking like fools. The integrity of the league is draining. It's dropping on the WNBA and the NBA, and it's so frustrating to see. It's ruining the game. I already know that money and power have always been a thing influencing behind the scenes, especially in the NBA and WNBA. I'm not going to take away from how this has already been a thing. This is nothing new. But I guess my frustration is how what happens with the media and these leaderships, they dress it up and they use big grabbing words that make it appealing. And then people either just, we just don't say nothing. The players just kind of let it rock out as long as they're making money or whatever. And then it tarnishes the game as the generations go on. I don't know what it's gonna look like in 30 years, but I do want to rejoice in now, rejoice in today. I'm grateful to be here to get to talk basketball. But I look at it, Adam Silver, you just joined in the chat and you haven't already, make sure you drop your take. But Adam Silver, is he a visionary or is he just greedy? With this NBA global expansion proposition, is he a visionary or is he just greedy? Is he going to help the game or is he continuing to ruin it? Sheesh. What are y'all thoughts? The NBA are happy to use the international players but not give exposure to the international fans. Come on now. Come on, somebody. Because like if you wanna like merge this, it's like you kind of just want the Olympics year round. And that oversaturates the Olympic experience. I think it's pretty fun that there's a FIBA team from the US that comes, and then there's a US men's basketball team. That's fun. We only get it every couple years. You want it to be year round? What's the point of the Olympics? Who cares then at this point? That's the point I'm trying to make. Like they're oversaturating basketball for the sake of money, and it's never gonna end well. They're building their house on sand. It's gonna crumble, compromising the integrity of the game, and it's really frustrating. Now, I could be an old school mindset, and I just don't see it yet because I'm stuck in the traditional ways. But I can hardly say it's traditional. The game changes from year to year. It's like fast fashion. The game has changed. And like when Joker was the MVP, Joker made bigs be cool again. Because for a while, being a guard and shooting a lot like Steph was the it thing. Joker kind of made being a big man cool again. A little bit. I'm just saying. So it's just like the game is rapidly changing. Now we got Wemby coming down. He's 7 foot shooting threes. You feel what I'm saying? Like the game is changing. So this is just part of life and things change and stuff like that. I just hope and pray that I still want to keep watching basketball if this does end up going. And I hope I'm proved wrong. I hope that this is actually fun and a good thing. But right now, I can't really find too many pros and cons, right? I find more cons than I do pros when I look at the overarching picture of this. So that's my thoughts on it. I appreciate everyone who is tuned in so far and shared their thoughts. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Again, I'm Brianna Bull. This is the No Bull podcast. I bring you everything basketball. And if you know bull, you know ball.